Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning back. I do not take you guys for granted. Thank you so much indeed. I'm so grateful. Today we'll be talking about an interesting topic which I titled contraceptives. That is what we're going to be talking about today. Now before I begin, I would like you to know that I am not a medical personnel, neither am I a health liner. Today I'm just going to be talking on this topic, just sharing my own advice to you guys, and I believe that it will be very good for the married couples, the intended couples, and those that are newly married. Okay, so yeah, and I've also advised that you don't take my words hook, line, and sinker. You should also go and visit your health personnel and also sit down with them and get a first-hand information from them. Without further ado, let's just dive into today's topic. Like I said, we'll be talking about contraceptive. What is contraceptive? Contraceptive is basically just the act of preventing pregnancy. That is what contraceptive is. Now, there are various types of contraceptive. It's actually being categorized into two types. One of them is the natural way and the other one is the artificial way. Okay. Now, these contraceptives I'm going to be mentioning, okay, they are very effective. We have done a bit of my own research on my part and I've discovered that they are very effective, okay, but it also applies to your body types. You also apply to your body physiology, okay. So that is how it is being made. There are some people that when you take it, it will be very effective on your body and it will not cause any issues to your body even when you are ready to conceive. But there are also some set of people that when they take this or do these forms of contraceptive, they either develop some forms of issues in the part of fertility issues. Okay, so I'm going to be listing out these types of contraceptives. All right, now I don't want to be rambling, so I'm going to be using my notes where I jotted down those things, those types of contraceptives. One of them is condom. Now, I know most of us already know what condom is, right? But one thing that we don't know is that condom is also there's also a condom that is made for women as well. Now, I know if you don't know how to make use of that, just go to your health providers. I believe when you tell them that you actually want to learn how to make use of that condom, they'll be able to show you how to use that. Okay, and I'll be setting I'll be putting a picture of the items I'll be listing out in this video. So whenever I mention the type of contraceptive, you'll definitely see a diagram of it in the video. All right, okay, so the next one is oral contraceptive pill. So we also have oral contraceptive pills that people take daily. It has is it estrogen and progestin or something. I actually write the name, so I cannot bite my tongue. I actually write the name for you guys to see the name of the things I'm talking about. It contains those sole forms of things in the medicine. So when you take it, yeah, you take it daily, and you have to keep on following the timeline of taking that drug. So the next one is IUD, which is the utilitarian device. You can take it or you can insert it for, it lasts for about 3 to 10 years when you insert it in your body as a woman. Okay, so the next one is implant. It stops ovary from releasing egg. That is what it does basically. That is what the implant does, and it prevents you from getting pregnant. We also have the injections, that is the injectables, which there are some that is basically meant for 2 months. It lasts for 2 months, and there's also one that is meant for 3 months. So you choose the one that suits you, or when they check your body, they will decide on which one is best for you. Okay, so the next one is emergency contraceptive pill. which we call the morning after pill. This is actually taken when you have an unprotected sex with a partner and then you don't want to get pregnant or you are trying to avoid pregnancy. That is when you take this emergency after pill, morning after pill. And when you take it within the range of 3 to 5 days, it can actually be effective. I think 88% effective when you take this morning after pill. Then the next one is the contraceptive ring. So yeah, you also it also prevents pregnancy. It is usually placed in the vagina. Okay, so the next one is the diaphragm. This also prevents pregnancy. The next one is sterilization. This is done when you don't want to have children anymore. You're done having children and you just want to do an operation to stop your reproductive organ from bringing forth children. So yeah, and before you get to this stage, the doctor will sit with you and talk with you to know why you have decided to do that, and you have to sign a consent form or something before they will carry out the operation. So, and we also have the withdrawal method, that the male, whenever they are doing the do, you know what I mean by doing the do now. Whenever you guys are doing the do, the guy will be as in withdrawing. So that's what he's going to do. But this is not very this type of contraceptive is not very effective, but it works for some. Okay, because there is a tendency that the liquid can stay inside or can flow inside, whichever one. So yeah, then we have the natural method where the lady will be calculating her safe period and unsafe period. So if you want me to film, if you don't know how to calculate your cycle, please just let me know so that I can teach you guys how to calculate your cycle. And if it is even possible, I can actually invite my husband so that he will also lecture us on this calculation of your cycle, to know when is your safe period and when it is not your safe period, and it will actually help you to be able to prevent pregnancy. It works at it does work. Okay, all right, so those are the forms or types of contraceptives that we have. Now, the reason why I decided to film this video, I'm going to be sharing my own opinion. It's just an advice based on the research that I've done so far, that I've carried out, and I discovered that it is better as a couple or a newly wedded couple or people that are still planning to have children in later days or later years. My advice is just stick to the natural way, because I know there are some people that, even if they there are some people that are not comfortable using the condoms. But if you are comfortable with that, I think that will be better, more effective, because the other contraceptives are most times hormonal, and it causes hormonal imbalances in some people. Also causes some irregularities in their menses, some people's menses, the periods that women usually do have. Some people find it difficult. Some don't even see their period at all sometimes, and some, whenever the period come, it will be it will come earlier or things like that. It should just be doing your body anyhow. Okay, so there are some irregularities like that that women do face. Now, like I said earlier on, if you are if you're an intending couple, sit with your partner, liaise together, come to an agreement to stick with it. If you know that you want to stay or abstain from excuse me, if you want to abstain from having a child, or you want to prevent pregnancy at the point that you are, or because of one reason or the other. One of them could be because you want to still know each other, another could be because of your work, another one could be because you want to focus on your studies before maybe when you're done with your studies, then you can now focus more on childbearing and all that. All these are part of plans, and it's actually good, it's not bad, but it is the method that you use to prevent this that can actually affect you. You know, a lot of women, whenever they are facing infertility issues, they most times, because they have taken or done these forms of contraceptive, they will not be tagging the contraceptive as the problem of the infertility. Now, if peradventure you have never done all these forms of contraceptive that causes hormonal issues in your body, then you the doctors will know that they will now focus more on another focus on another direction, because they will not, as in, they will not be like, oh, this contraceptive that you took or you did, that might be the reason why you are not conceiving. So if that has already been declared or been cleared from the beginning, that you didn't even go into that form before, then they can now focus on another thing, or find the main cause of the issue. And one thing is that you need to know that children are a gift from God. It's God that gives children. So you should all look out to God and ask God to help you. And I believe that because the Bible says that none in his land shall be barren. So I believe that one day, at the right time, at the appointed time that God has destined for your family, for your home, you shall carry your own children, you shall carry your own bundle of joy. Okay, I hope this video meets you all well, and it also be a kind of information that it is very important to you guys. It also um I also advise that you also share this video to as many as possible. I'm sure that it's going to be of help to people. It's an information that people need to actually listen to. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys from the depth of my heart. You know I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I wish you the very best. Even the new year that we are stepping into, God will help us, and that this new year shall be a victorious one and a successful one. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Have a blessed and a nice day. Bye. Mwah.